What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, as usual. Haven't done too much to the 280 in quite a while. I've been doing things here or there, but I have good news today. As you probably can tell by the video description, I have a new Datsun. So the 280 isn't going anywhere for now, but I am going to be taking things off of the 280 and putting them onto the new Datsun. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the new Datsun. It's a 74 260Z. All right, so the new 260, it's running. I got it for a good deal. And I already obviously have started doing things to it. You might recognize the valve cover because that's the valve cover that was off of the 280 engine. I also put on Datsun Spirit longer spark plug wires. A couple of bolts here or there, but that's not really a big deal. So put on the Skillard mirror plates with the GT3 APR carbon fiber mirrors on both sides. This side never even had a mirror, so I like that because no holes. And then usually you're supposed to rivet these in, but I figured out a way to actually get smaller rib nuts and then the actual hardware for those little itty bitty things. So I like that I can actually take this on and off. I actually do whenever I have to take off the cards sometimes. So I realized that when I was doing that side. So, and then put in the steering wheel from the 280 as well, obviously. I love that steering wheel, and then obviously have the vintage Datsun logo horn button. I even put the extinguisher in here just in case, because old car. But yeah, this does have full interior. It's the white leather, you know, the tan technically because it's faded, but a little droopy there, little imperfections here or there, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, back seats. This is still the 2+2 because I wanted the 2+2 and keep it 2+2, blah blah blah. It has the upgraded center console that isn't necessarily bolted down properly, but cup holders, which is cool. Still an automatic, but then that'll change down the road when we actually save up for the engine swap and obviously doing a manual swap into the car. So yeah, like I was saying, I replaced some of the hardware just because I had it. What is it there? It's all from Z-Spec Design. So I got an entire kit to replace a bunch of bolts. Same bolts that are actually for the valve cover. It's the only thing that's really in the engine bay other than the latch. Yeah, everything's kind of like mostly intact. It's nice because on the 280, like the trim panel was cracked, and so this one's intact. I might black this out, take it off the car and whatever, but yeah, I would say it's mostly a rust-free car. Surface rust there, not really that big of a deal. Just a little bit of surface rust in there. I do plan on getting the rubber trim that goes around the hatch. That way, hopefully, it'll prevent more moisture from getting inside the hatch. So, Skillard front grille that I'm gonna be putting on this because I got the 260 brackets now. because when I first bought it, I bought it for the 280, but Skillard sent me the new brackets. Oh yeah, these struts are newer, so they actually work, which is pretty nice. Yeah, it has a aftermarket exhaust on it, which sounds pretty nice. These bumpers I'm actually going to be getting rid of, so selling to someone, who knows, because I don't really need them if I'm going to be putting my body kit on it. So, because we're going bumperless. Telescopic antenna actually works. It came with a 280ZX anniversary wheels, which are pretty cool, but I mean, I have my 3-piece wheels that I'm going to be putting on this. Unfortunately, this is the type of car with the holes going all the way down the car with this stuff, so that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh yeah, the Skillard mirrored plate on this side, and then actually have the delete here with my own hardware. So that turned out good. Yeah, I mean that's mostly it. It's still carbureted, obviously. I'm gonna probably switch everything over to the EFI setup that I have with the Pro Tuners intake and everything. But I need to get a couple of things first before I do that, which is like I need to figure out wiring for the radiator fans. I mean, that was like my main concern. I feel like there's a couple of other little things that I remember I had to get, but it's a fairly clean car. So, and then fenders and the buckets are in really good condition. Gonna be selling those because we have the body kit. So the hood, I'm probably going to swap out for the 280 hood because it has the hood vents. So this hood will eventually go away too. Hopefully sell it to someone who needs it. Same thing with the front bumper. And then we have our headlights, so those are extra headlights that we'll probably sell. I'm trying to think of what else we need to do, or that is going to be coming up for this. I mean, we're selling this stuff. Oh, this is actually a car with working AC and heat. So I'm just gonna keep that. I'm hoping that all the EFI stuff actually works with the AC still there. So I think that was another one of my concerns. I think I'm actually gonna sell this. This is the carbon fiber wiper cowl. It had it's the smooth, so it has the vent deletes essentially, and then I can't use it on the car with the working AC. If I do that, then I take out the AC, but I'm going to just use it. So this is going to go away. I'm going to sell this. That exhaust doesn't work if I keep that head on there. I have the new head in this car that I can swap into that car if I wanted to. It's just a lot of work to take everything apart and put everything back together, clean everything. So I might sell that, but I don't know. I kind of want to use the newer head while I have it. So who knows? I know I have my exhaust just sitting inside this big box that needs to be put together and welded together, but that's not going to happen until that is on the car. Don't know when that's going to happen because we're going to be moving here soon. I have to start packing up everything that's in the garage. Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much it. I hope that the intake works because mine is the 90 millimeter, so it's 3-inch intake. And the inlets are different from the 280 to the 260. So hopefully that works. But yeah, I'm gonna probably start removing the bumpers today, and then probably be putting the skiller grill on the front. And then I don't know, I really want to try and get the body kit, the front body kit, to actually work better with this car, just because of everything lining up properly. is kind of hard because I know that this car isn't perfect. So at least with a car with a straight body will actually work. And then I know a lot of people are going to give me a lot of flack for cutting up the rear fenders and drilling holes into it for the rear over fenders that I have on this car. But this car was actually in a rear end collision. So I knew that it probably was going to have something because of how good of a deal it was. But so what I found out, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the magnet test, but basically if you have Bondo, the magnet is not going to actually stick. So up here, still good. Here, still good. Here, good, kind of good. It's actually kind of falls off. But as I get down here, doesn't stick. Doesn't stick anymore. Just falls off. And then I see bubbling from rust. So there's rust and there is somewhat Bondo here. So, oh, wait. See, doesn't stick. Sticks there. So from here over is just Bondo. Yeah, so the corners are good, which is kind of a good thing. But yeah, Bondo's good there. Or, I mean, the no Bondo is good there, so. But yeah, and then same on this side. I think bubbling, yeah, up here. See, it barely sticks. Where is it? The highest, yeah, highest point is there. As I just keep moving the magnet back. There. So yeah, all the way from here to right next to the magnet is Bondo. So yeah, I don't really feel bad about cutting up the car. It's not perfect. I mean, it's pretty close to being perfect, but it's going to be my car for pretty much ever. So it's my dream car, and I want to do what I want to do with it. I have my body kit that I love, along with my 3-piece wheels. So this hood's going to be temporarily on the 260 until I actually get a replacement hood for it, which will be a carbon fiber hood with the hood vents. So I was actually just messing around with this to see if the vent actually would be kind of cool there. Especially because it's carbureted right now, but if I'm switching everything, it's kind of pointless. But yep, so that's pretty much it for today. And pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to do an update just to show you guys where I am with everything with the 280. Trying to take all the parts off and then eventually moving them over. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.